present perfect continuous in French with FrenchSpanishOnline.com. In English, we use this tense to speak about continuous facts or activities, as we can see here with our red arrow, activities which have started in the past and are continuing in the present or have just ended. We do not have such a tense in French. So, to translate the present perfect continuous, we use two tenses instead. First of these tenses, to translate the present perfect, we use le passé composé. Let's take an example. I've been walking all day, but there is difficulty here for French people because le passé composé is only related to past things, nothing to do with the present. So to translate I have been walking all day, you need to know first if you are still working or not. So let's see if you have just stopped working. In French, we will say to translate I have been working all day with le passé composé, j'ai travaillé toute la journée. But if you are still working, we need le passé composé again, j'ai travaillé toute la journée, but to make it clear that you are still working, you need to add something like et ça continue. J'ai travaillé toute la journée et ça continue. Let's see another example. It has been snowing all week. Again, here, you don't know if it's still snowing or not. So first, if it has stopped snowing, we will use le passé composé in French. Il a neigé toute la semaine. But now it has stopped. And if it's still snowing, le passé composé, il a neigé toute la semaine. And to make it clear that it's still snowing, we need to add something like et ça continue. Il a neigé toute la semaine et ça continue. Now we are going to see the second tense to translate the present perfect continuous. When you use actually sentences with for and since. In French, we use le présent de l'indicatif. Let's take an example. It has been snowing since Monday. It has been snowing is the present perfect continuous. We have the word since. In French, we are going to use le présent. So it has been snowing becomes it snows since Monday. Il neige depuis lundi. And that's all. If you want to say it has been snowing for 5 days, it's different. We have the word for, so we are going to use le présent. Il neige depuis 5 jours. As you can see, we have the same word for since and for, depuis. But you can also say in French, we have other possibilities. Ça fait 5 jours qu'il neige, it's correct, and il y a 5 jours qu'il neige. These 3 sentences are correct to translate it has been snowing for 5 days in French. Let's take an example. I've been learning French since 2001. We have the word since, so we need le présent. I've been learning become I learn French since 2001. J'apprends le français depuis 2001. Okay. Another example with for. I've been learning French for 9 years, so we have here 3 possibilities. The first one, j'apprends le français depuis 9 ans, or ça fait 9 ans que j'apprends le français, and finally, il y a 9 ans que j'apprends le français. I've been working since 8 a.m. We have the word since, so we are going to use le présent in French. I've been working becomes I work since 8 a.m. Je travaille depuis 8 heures ce matin. But there is a difficulty now to translate this sentence in French. I've been working for 8 hours. Can we say je travaille depuis 8 heures? We could, but it's a bit confusing for French people. Why? Because the word heure means o'clock and means hours, the duration too. So because we have the same word to translate for and since, if you say in French je travaille depuis 8 heures, you don't really know if you have been working for 8 hours or if you have been working since 8 o'clock. So that's why we don't really use the word depuis to translate sentences with the word hour. But you can say ça fait 8 heures que je travaille, absolutely no problem, or the third one, il y a 8 heures que je travaille. Exercises now, it's for you. I've been reading all morning and I've just finished my book. No for, no since, so we are going to use le passé composé to translate I've been reading. J'ai lu toute la matinée. We use the word matinée because it's a duration and not the word matin. Et je viens de finir mon livre. J'ai lu toute la matinée et je viens de finir mon livre. Another one, he has been watching too much television lately. No for, no since. Again, le passé composé to translate he has been watching. So, il a trop regardé la télé. You can see here we put the word trop before the past participle. Il a trop regardé la télé dernièrement. She has been talking for 2 hours. She has been talking for 2 hours. Elle parle depuis 2 heures. Is that correct? Not really. You remember that because of the word depuis and the word heure, here we don't really know the meaning of the sentence. She has been talking since 2 o'clock or she has been talking for 2 hours. So we don't really use this one, but we are going to say ça fait 2 heures qu'elle parle or il y a 2 heures qu'elle parle. She has been talking since noon. In this sentence, no problem because we don't have the word heure, hour. So you can say elle parle depuis midi. No problem. Another one for you. Have been playing tennis for a long time. We have the word for, so we are going to use le présent to translate have been playing tennis for a long time, and the sentence becomes I play tennis for a long time. And in French, je joue au tennis depuis longtemps. Or you can say ça fait longtemps que je joue au tennis. And the third possibility, il y a longtemps que je joue au tennis. Et voilà, c'est fini. Thank you for watching this video. Visit FrenchSpanishOnline.com for more lessons. Merci pour avoir regardé cette vidéo. Vous pouvez visiter FrenchSpanishOnline.com pour plus de leçons. Au revoir.